Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I was struggling, trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to do today. And then I remembered Cast and Chill, a game about fishing. And I thought to myself, heck yeah. Let's go, Fish Gang. I know nothing about this game. Sounds kind of fishy. I have a dog. I have a boat. Are we already gaming? Oh my god, we're already in it, y'all. We're already in it. I even thought about just doing like a just chatting stream today, like a just yapping stream. And I thought, what if we just yapped and fished, you know? Which, let's be real, that's most fishing. Oh no, I missed my anchor spot. I'm going back. Look, we're gaming. What's up, Drio? How you doing, friend? Thank you for the 71 months. Yeet. Oh. What's up, young dame? Thank you for that full stack. I was too early. They went for the strike. No, come on. Hit it. I have caught a thread fin shad. Okay. I've caught a fish. Being not at work for the start of a search stream reminded me to acquire 9 kings. We saw a stream the other day that was Jorb's playing, and he reminded me that the game is actually only 7 kings currently. It's very good. I thought about playing that. But I realized I probably want to wait for the 8th king. They did a big balance patch about it. What's up, Sora? Thank you for the 54. Come on. Yes. Yes. A new fish. You're bringing me deeper. Oh, what's down here? An undiscovered world of fish. The smallmouth bass. Wow. Little guppy and the bobber. Those are on the small side. I don't understand how to change pages. Oh, there's a mouse. No. 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 Huh? What? Controls. Yes! Oh, very good. Look at this. Wow, excellent dog. Controls. Change your rod and your lure. Oh, well, we're casting. Very interesting. How are you, everybody? You big chillin'? Am I catching a fish right now? I am catching a fish right now. Wow. It's just that easy. Another threadfin shad. Let's scooch over this way on the lake a little bit, shall we? Wait, why is it telling me to go left? Return to the dock when my storage is full. How do I know if my storage is full? Character. Oh my god, I can change my dog? Oh no. Oh, that's a good dog. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at that boat. I don't know if it's full of fish or not. I'm learning. I don't know anything about this game, y'all. I don't know anything. It's just called Cast and Chill. Gonna be honest, I've done a little bit of casting, I've done a little bit of chilling. How are you doing? How's this Saturday treating y'all, everyone? Discordian token, thank you for the 3/4 year. Oh, I get to sell fish. Oh my god. Well, hey there, bud. I'm Rusty. Come on in. All the gears right over there. Lures, rods, boats, upgrades. The whole shebang. Holler if you need a hand or a good story. I got both in spades. I like his lake hat. Little guppy is our current. Oh, $100 for the next rod. Oh my god. The crankbait. If we're looking to catch small fish bass, that's an upgrade. We got the paddler. The leaky bucket runs like a dream if your dream's full of smoke and lake water. Oh my god. Glad I went live in one of those moods where none of your games are what you're after. Yo, I know that feel. Trust me, I know that feel. The Loon Chaser. Sleek, steady, and built to turn heads in all catches. We got the Coastal Rambler. Loaded with every bell and whistle. None of them necessary, but all of them nice. Wow. Oh, we just got these random posters. Grabbing a fishing license lets you unlock new waters to fish, because the best lunkers don't hang out by the dock. Wow. All right, well, it looks to me. Golden Fork. Wow. Looks to me like we got a little bit more fishing to do here, eh? Done a lot of idling in this game, and it's interesting. A little rough around the edges sometimes. Oh, I imagine so. Like, I read one review that was just like, too much idling. And you're like, yeah? It's an idle game. What? I mean, I don't know how idle this is or how incremental this is, so I guess we'll find out, eh? Tell me your insights, Art of Stuttering. Tell me your wisdom. Oh, there we go. We found our new fish. What's up, Jesse Improved? Thank you so much for the 56 months. What channel is this? Twitch.tv/Serge Jaeger. The premier fishing channel on all of Twitch. Yeah, don't spoil me about these fish. Release your catch. No. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that up at the top? I only have room for 3 fish, eh? All right, let's go this way. Let's face this way. Let's fish off the other side of the boat this time, you know? Yeah. This dog is just loving being out on the water. I remember when I was younger, we used to go camping a whole lot out at the Shuswap Lake, which is a big deal if you're from BC, and you probably don't know what any of that means if you're not from BC. And our friend's dog, like, loved to be on the boat, but that would always get motion sick. And so you're like, man, the dog's name was Trooper, and they were just a great big, dumb golden lab. And you're like, come on, Trooper. Trooper would be heartbroken if we left without him. But on the flip side, we'd get like super sick if he came with us. It was like lose-lose. So you can idle after 1 minute? Interesting. I feel like I chose the wrong side to drop my line here. What if I made it go deeper? All right, I've made a mistake. Let's reset. You had 2 dogs like that, but with caras? Yeah, and you're like, dog, look, we love you, dog, but you are making poor decisions for yourself. All right, well, I've caught 3 fish. New biggest catch. All right. So now I have to go back and hand this in. Maybe I shouldn't paddle quite so far away. How does that work, Art of Stuttering? How does the econ portion of this game work if you can only keep 3 fish? Does the game automatically like boat you back, sell your fish, and then boat you back out? Like, what's happening here? What's up, James the Dabbler? All right, let's park right here. All right. So let's see if I can fish for those other fish. What are we looking at here? So on this side, if we look down, oh yeah, we're getting a little bit closer. We're still pretty close to the shore. You could see the shore right there. And strike. Oh, good strike. I can't wait to get an upgrade to the size of the hold. Oh, look at this fish. This fish got some good fight. Good fight in it. Are there truth and lie and gems in this game? I don't know. We've only been playing for 5 minutes. It's possible. Oh, I threw it back. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Feel free to short it to art. Will do. Will do. My fish! I accidentally released. You know what that was? That was a whole hull upgrade right there. What's up, Measure Hope? What up, Anime Kitty? How are the fish biting? Also, look at that dog. Look at that dog. Isn't that a good dog, Anime Kitty? All right, I've decided I don't want you. Throw you back. Yeah, catch and release. No bad fish in our boat. Reminds you of Cleo? Yeah. There were many different dogs, but I ended up going for the beagle. Get out of here, little fish. Yes, good. I want this one. This is the one that I want. And strike. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Do I need to do a little jig? Do I need to do a little jig? How's your weekend going, everybody? Ooh. Tell me the best thing that's up with you right now. This is like my one chill weekend in I think about 6 weeks. I went from being in Vegas to being in Vancouver to this weekend I'm just big chilling. No, get out of here, stupid little fish. Yes, please. Oh my God. And then next weekend, we're hosting some cool people. So I'm home, but I'm busy. Get out of here. 1 ounce shad, waste of my time. Hosting some people. Then after that, I'm out of town. And then I'm out of town at a wedding. And then I'm then I'm out of town for a little family reunion. So it's wild. What's the name of the fish that you want? The bass. I caught one of them already once. There's another lure that says it's better, but I got 5 data points. They just went right by it. Now come back here. Come back here. Yeah, see, they're striking. They're just not biting. You got a busy summer? I sure do. I certainly do. And speaking of fishing, actually, I've got 1 weekend in August where I'm actually sneaking away to go fishing with my dad. Actual factual fishing. What? I'm in idle mode? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, I'm going to catch these other little fish. I'm going to reset. I'm going to fish off the other side of the boat. Oh, hey, never mind. I caught one. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Turns out they actually just wanted to strike a moving target. There we go. Currently playing some Blueprints. Fascinating. Tell me more about this game. Never heard of it. What's up, Patara? Oh, there you go. Look at this. Look at this. We're cleaning up on these fish. So what I want to do is actually, I want to keep all of these. I want to go buy the other lure to see if I can do anything. Your vacation just started and I have until the 1st of September with not much to do. You should take up content creation if you never want to take a vacation. Oh boy, do I have a career opportunity for you. You get to play games professionally, but your work-life balance is going to be in shambles. Well, you know? A lot of people would slam that button for what it's worth. All right. Oh, brown trout. Caught on... Oh, interesting. Look at that. Caught and released. All right. Oh, look at this. Something new arrived. Back with a bounty, eh? Your odds earning its keep. What's this? Best for trout. There's another fish we don't know about. Let's switch to the crankbait. Now, I don't know what that means. Also, how do I get upgrade for boat? If I just want an upgrade for boat, maybe it's on the other side. Wait, what's this? You here for worms or winning? Because I'll tell you, this year's monster walleye trophy is up for grabs. Ain't nobody broke the record yet. 19 pounds last year. It was little Evie Jen took the crown. Surprised everyone too. Tiny gal with a busted boat, motor, and a cooler full of snacks, hauled in a beast like it was nothing. The rules are simple. Any rod and lure, no cheating. You land a walleye heavier than Evie, and that trophy is yours along with a year's worth of bragging rights. Ain't no point trying to wrangle a beast with poor gear. What's this? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We've increased our ability to stay out. Wow. Our efficiency just went up 33%. If I take up content creation or the dashing good looks provided, or I bring my own V-tubing. Turns out you can pay someone to make you look like anything you want. You want to be a demon? Wait, I don't know if I actually switched my bait. There we go. There we go. So I click up top. Fascinating. Okay. I'm starting to learn the UI. What's this? Oh, that switched to that side. Fish. Oh, well, well, well. Watch as this surge sidesteps a compliment. Thank you. Can't help but notice that the lure is directly behind my boat. Yes, big fish. You know what? Hold on. I see them. I wonder if I overshot. Yeet. Go deep. Big swing. Big swing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that air. Wow. Medium-sized smallmouth bass. More like medium-mouth bass, am I right? Oh, we are in the money now, chat. I don't know that, actually. Can you pet the dog? I already have. Several times. Wow, we got ourselves a fighter. Oh! Don't reel when the fish is fighting. Fascinating. I'm learning so much. All right, big fish. Hit it. Hit it. Don't want to get snagged on that tree in the background there either, eh? Oh. Yeet! Woohoo! Woo! Here, this is for all y'all. Yes! Excellent pat pats. Look at its tail. Look at its tail. That's how you know that dog's big chillin'. Yo, what's up, S-Rab? Trouble fish is the money fish. All right, I'll keep my eyes peeled. You know what this game is lacking? Big vibes-based soundtrack. Noticing a lack of music. Yeet! New biggest catch. Wow, so there's that other large fish that's down there. Maybe that's a big one. The music would scare off the fish? That's fair. That's fair. There's no music out on the lake? Dang. That's so true. But we do also not have like good nature sounds. Like I need like a wahoo, right? Random bird making noises out in the background. Was that supposed to be a loon? Sure. So those big fish took one look at this and said to themselves, nah, I'm good. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. No, they're coming back. This is opportunity number 2. You ready for it? Hello. This is right in your way. Really? It's literally, you have to swim into it. Can I foul hook a fish? Wow, this is devastating. Hey, how you doing there? Oh my God. I think this game is bugged. I have bought this game and selected the golden retriever. The journey begins now. All right, any of you gonna hit this? Or are you too good for my lure as well? Have I ever fished IRL? Oh yeah. There we go. I want to get this money and I want to turn around. I don't typically like to talk about fishing, like real life fishing, because real life fishermen get kind of weird about it. It's just this like very aggressive, I have conquered nature. Yeah, like, okay. They do? Oh, they do. So there I was. Out on the lake with my 5-pound fly rod and my 3-pound fly line. What comes on the opposite side of it? But a 20-pound Chinook salmon. It took me 4.5 hours, but I bested that fish. That's every fishing story ever. Come back. New species. Whoa, fish. Hello. Oh. Upgrade the strength and length of my line to handle bigger fish. Okay. I could be convinced to do that. In the boat. In the boat. Yeet. Ha ha. Oh, the brown trout. Wow. All right, let's go cash in and see what we got. Am I fly fishing here, or is this a stop and drink? This feels more like a fly stop and drink. This does not look like a fly line. The story is basically The Old Man in the Sea. You know, of all the Hemingway I've read, I don't think I've ever actually read The Old Man in the Sea. New stream idea. I actually uninstall this game and we just read old Hemingway short stories. Thoughts? I want to... Oh, I can actually upgrade stuff now. What if I just went to the Maple Scout? Just yes. What are my upgrades required for this? So there you go. See what I was talking about before? So we have 30 feet of line. This is only good up to a 4-pound fish. This can catch up to a 24-pound fish. The timberjack. Now what do these do? Rod strength. Okay, interesting. Oh. You know what? Let's get ourselves a spoon bait here. 20 bucks and one more fish upgrade. There we go. Now we're cooking. Hey, Zergen, thank you very much for the 61 months, friend. Scouting for maple on a sea has only slight chances of success. I'm sorry to hear that. The moral of the story in The Old Man of the Sea is that nature always wins. Wow, spoilers. I can't believe this. I can't believe that people just come in and spoil stories. Old Man and the Sea. I mean, it's only been out for 1951. All right, the 75 year. What's the word? More memorandum on no spoilers has to be respected here. Okay, please and thank you. What are you? A bluegill sunfish. You can spoil April 1984 for me. What happens in April of 1984? Spoilers, I know what happens in April of 1985. The book 1984. I have no attachment with that year. Whoa, there's a big fish beneath me. You ready for this? It's going to come up and it's going to hit our line. Come on! That's our ticket to the big times right there, chat. You're very attached to that year? 84? Serge wasn't alive in 84, so he doesn't know what happened that the book was written about. Yeah. It's a good thing there were no lessons learned about that. Come on and get in the boat. Fish, come on and get in the boat. Come on and get in the boat. Fish, fish, come on and get in the boat. I'm not actually trying my new lure here. I'm realizing the problem. All right. Come on. Come on. Go a little bit higher. I think these'll strike. I see it. I believe. What? These fish obviously have no taste. These fish, peasants. They wouldn't know, man, they wouldn't know good taste if it came up and it bit them. All right, let's go like this. This is my lucky rock. This is my lucky rock, chat. Also, we need to change. Nope. We need to change to the walleye jig. Wait. Oh my God. Jig or retrieve? No way. I am supposed to jig. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So this is a game where I'm supposed to slowly see. This is a jig or retrieve. Jig or retrieve refers to what you do with the bait when it's in the water. Wow. Yep. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. No way. No way. Huh. This game's got a lot more depth than I thought. Yeah. God, he's a fishing genius. Good fight. Good fight. Get back here. Get back here. Yeah! Oh, you'll tire out eventually. Wow. Holy moly. So this is where a stronger line and a stronger rod would be good, because then you would bully the fish. It wouldn't have as much free rein. Holy moly. Get back here. Get back here, you hoser. Get in the boat. Yeah! Oh! 3 pounds, 15 ounces. That's a big old walleye. Oops. We pull the Jacques Cousteau and just start hucking dynamite. Dynamite fishing is generally frowned upon. Are we catching and releasing? No, we are not. We are catching, and the only thing we're releasing is them into our wallet. Oh, look, there's some geese. Excellent detail. You see that good flying V up there? It's not even catch and eat. It's catch and sell, so we can upgrade our fishing apparatus. And ducks. Ducks fly together. Look at this jig. Look at this jig, y'all. Oh. Oh, there's a duck in the background! Wow. Were you interested in that? There, you big fish? No? Okay. That's all. See that duck swimming around the surface? Big fan of that duck. Nice. That little guy. Yeet. Oh, wow. Look at that air. All right. Let's go sell. Let's go sell and go say hi to that duck, shall we? So I had an excellent weekend last weekend. Going into Vancouver and watching the MSI League of Legends tournament. Honestly, the vibes at a professional League of Legends event were so good. Like, actually so good. Say what you will about, like, the game itself. I know online games get a fair amount of critique when it comes to terrible vibes and all that stuff. But, like, in person, oh my God, that was a $31 fish. In person, really, really, really good time. I think they do just, like, an incredible time also putting on a good live show. I want to save up for this $100 rod, so let's go do this again. We're going to go back to our lucky rock. That's where we make the real money, chat. So on Saturday, this is kind of wild. I'm going to get into some like weird jargon, but I promise it won't get too like alienating for people who aren't into it. On Saturday, it was 2 back-to-back best-of-5 fearless drafts, which meant if it went the full series, Ben and I would have been on, not necessarily on the hook, but Ben and I could have possibly been there for 10 straight hours. There's so many ducks in the background. Look at that whole family. Ben and I could have almost been there for 10 hours of live league. So we're like, no. So we watched the first best-of-5 series. No, I'm going to switch sides. Ben and I were there for the first best-of-5 series and then like went home afterwards. And by went home, I meant like went and had dinner with a friend and sort of just big chilled. And then on Sunday, we met up with some friends and just ended up playing a bunch of Commander. Come on, fish, get back here. And I watched another best-of-5 there, and it was fun. One of the funny things that I didn't expect was to get recognized at a league match. So not only did we have a number of people come up and like ask for photos, which was very flattering because we're like, this is not our IP or whatever. But they, the broadcast people, we did not mean to do this. We accidentally wound up with like front row floor seats. And they put us on the Jumbotron, and a lot of people at these events are, I mean, obviously they're excited to be there, but they're not that animated. But they cut to Ben and I, and we're like, like screaming and looking at the screen and like, you know, just kind of losing our minds. And their video producer team was like, every time something happens, you cut to these two guys in the front row. And we started getting a lot of texts and DMs from people being like, yo, are you at MSI? Because like, you've been made into a meme, basically. Like they just keep cutting to you. Yeah. You did a very good not like this. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. Because normally, if it cuts to people in the audience, they have a sign and they might like shake the sign and they might just like cheer. But we're like, no! Ben's like on his feet, clapping and screaming. We were there for a good time. We had a very good time. So yeah, highly recommend if you're in Vancouver. The tournament is on longer too. It's on for like the rest of the week still. It's on until the 11th. Send them a quote for work. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's okay just to enjoy something. But it was not lost on me. It was kind of funny though. I'm coming back for that big fish, by the way, chat. Just you wait. They'll be mine. Oh yes. They will be mine. You're paying them an exposure. Clearly what League of Legends needed was the Serge Jaeger bump. Good little jig here. You see them? Yeah, got you, you fool. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Yo, what's up, Totally Not a Beholder? I was really hoping one of those bigger fish would hit this, but here we are. All right, those three aren't going to strike, so I should come up a little bit higher. Or maybe readjust. No, I got this. I got this. What a suspicious username. I mean, I don't understand the problem. They could be anything other than a beholder anime, kitty. Yeah. I mean, it clearly says what they are and are not. My Totally Not a Beholder username is asking a lot of questions that is solved by my username, right? Oh, there they are. There they are. Those are the fish that I wanted. Yes, good. Good, you fools. Wait, that large one. Hello. Look at this delicious bait. Ooh, oh, that's right. That's right. Oh. Go a little bit higher here. Hello. Pardon me, duck. Just ignore this line. Might I interest you in this, Om-Nom? Yes, good, good, good. Yes. Oh, try a different lure if the fish aren't interested. So hurtful. Can we fry up one fish as a treat? Are you hungry? Am I discovering that you're actually just really hungry right now? Oh, that was immediate. Immediate payoff. Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. My line is not that long. No! Extremely rude. Yes, yes. Good. I'll catch you again. Are you shy or are you dumb? You might be dumb. Yeah, is that same fish? You gonna strike it again? my goodness. All right. I need an upgrade on my rod if I want to catch that fish. I want to catch something though, so I'm not leaving value on the table. Come on, quick catch. No! All right, I'm out. I'm gonna go sell. Ugh. Excellent ducks. Oh. How about y'all? What's up with you? How's your weekend going? Catch me up. I feel like I haven't had a good stream just like actually just sit and chat and chill with folks. It's been very active stuff lately. All right. Time for the old Maple Scout. There we go. Now we're cooking. You bought half a dozen books. That's so many books. Good for you. I'm about halfway through The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. What's up, Fish Gang? What's up, Eric? And then James just lent me, actually, book 1 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, I think it's called. Whoa, that's such a big cast. What? None of y'all are interested? Hold on. Zzz. Zzz. There you go. I gave you fishing sound effects. What? Yes, good. Good. Enjoy my jig. Excellent jig. Excellent jigging. Gentle jig. What's up, Anubis? My partner got a knee surgery yesterday, so I'm a little stressed out because that kind of stuff is rough to me to handle. Oh, come on. I got a stronger line now. You're never breaking free of this. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Nowhere. The boat. Oh my God. Hello? I catch some kind of superhero here? Get in the boat. There it is. Holy moly. Minor house fix up. Cables run skirting the floorboards now. If I have to hook up my shaving strop to the bathroom, my bedroom door has a coat rack on it. Nice. Good for you. There's like a small nook in our kitchen that I would love to get something for, like a little shelving unit or something, but it's really hard to justify wanting to spend money. Hello? There we go. So I'm always like so proud of people when instead of putting stuff off forever, they're like, yeah, I actually just went and invested in my place and upgraded it in a meaningful way. Or if you're handy and you're like, yeah, I made my own shelf, or you're like, oh my God, you're a wizard. Is that a goose fishing behind me? I don't think goose are fish eaters, but that is a goose. That is, in fact, a goose where we're looking. Yes. Got him. Hello. Oh, good stuff. Let's go a little bit further out. I got a woodworking setup in the garage, but I need to sort the garage out fully to use it. Ah. Talking about books. Somebody's slowly making their way through The Expanse. Oh, rereading Murderbot. Is Murderbot... Murderbot is a TV series they just made, right? Was that one good? I know there's two, like, murder robot-based sci-fi shows that are coming out. One had a TV series that was fine, and the other one is, like, really bad. There's, like, a giant movie that came out. There's a book that was just, like, very thoughtful, very lonely sci-fi thought piece on, like, what it means to live in a society full of robots. And then the movie they made based on the IP, I think it has, what's his face? Star-Lord Mario? No, not iRobot. I mean, probably also iRobot. Those are the walleyes, which means I want to change to my small spoon bait. Chris Pratt. I am thinking of Electric State. Yeah. So, Murderbot good, Electric State bad. Am I remembering the online discourse correctly? What's his face? Star-Lord Mario? I mean, I'm not wrong. You knew exactly who I was talking about. Oh, that's a big fish. All right, I keep jigging. Keep jigging, Serge. Keep jigging. They turned Electric State into Ready Player One. You know what? I tried. Ooh, that's a big fish. I tried to watch Ready Player One on the plane. And I'm going to be real with you, chat. Oh, there's a deer. Wow, that's a big old stag. I'll be real with you, chat. I watched for, I think, not even 10 minutes. And I was like, I can't. And I turned it off. I was like, wow, it's funny because in some way, Ready Player One is like exactly targeted to me, you know, like white dude with a lot of nostalgia for the media of that particular era. But on the other hand, I was like, wow, this is just really, really weird. Like, all right, I got another walleye. All right, let's go cash in here, everybody. Nevermore, thank you so much for the 59 months, friend. Appreciate it. I never watched the movie, but I also didn't like the books. Yeah, that's fair. The book is even worse? Really? Oh my God. Yeah, they're like, hey, the world is a mess. Okay. Everybody has run away into online spaces because it's the only comfort we can have. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And it like puts in a bunch of references to movies and pop culture. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then they're like, and everyone is involved in blood sports for our entire livelihood, and that's all that matters. And we're just going to play off the fact that like people's entire lives get destroyed by this. And I'm like, sorry, back up. What? We're just gonna run over that one. We're just gonna no backup. No, okay, sure, why not? Get a little bit more fish in space here. The book is terrible. I didn't even know that was Spielberg. Good Lord. I've read way worse I'm the Main Character book. Is that interesting? I didn't even think that was the critique of it, right? Like, I guess the book could be a little bit boring when you're like, hey, this is a power fantasy and the whole world revolves around it. Like, I guess I'm okay with that as a premise because, you know, whatever. But the, I don't know. Yeah. The book is just pages of naming things from the 80s. Incredible. Both things can be true and both can also be bad. Hey, how you doing, Triple? So I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I started today, I think I really just wanted to do a just chatting stream, but I worry about not being entertaining enough to just talk with nothing going on for hours and hours. But I think that's what this fishing game is. This is gonna be like 90% a just chatting stream with a little bit of fishing in the background. Oh, the fish got away. All right, I'm still not strong enough to fight the big ones. Use a smaller rod if the fish are spooked. Interesting. What if I want the bigger fish specifically? Sounds like a good vibe. Heck yeah. This is exactly the kind of chill stream I'm after. Let's go. Air horn. God, we're gonna chill so hard. All right, can I catch you if I'm patient? We're really here to min-max our chill tonight, chat. All right, can I talk about... Oh, you're going too far. Come back, fish! Yes, you fool. No, I'm the fool. I don't know if this is like a win or not. I started playing a new phone game. Who here's heard of AFK Journey? I got an immediate ugh out of Anime Kitty. Yeah. Yeah. Man. You've seen the ads? Oh, incessant ads. I haven't seen, I don't know where I'm going. Is it a gacha game? Yes. How many privs? I don't know what privs means. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I don't, when a phone asks to do stuff on my phone, or a game asks on my phone, that's not a deal breaker for me. Maybe it should be, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, it wants this. I'm just like, look, it's a game. Like, the App Store's got this stuff figured out better than I do. Oh, y'all, actually, apparently the #1 gacha game right now, it might be on Steam. Go with me on this journey. I don't know all the information about it, but it's an anime horse girl game is like the new gacha hotness. Man. All right, I cannot catch these big of fish. Is that Uma Musumi? Is that what you're talking about? You're the third person to mention that game to you. I'm mentioning it because it's funny. I'm not selling that game to you unless you're into specifically anime horse girls, in which case, boy, do I have a recommendation for you. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Hey, y'all. Fish. All right, let's switch to the light rod real quick. Well, let's just catch some little guys at the top and then go switch it all up. I don't have to jig or anything here. I just kind of catch them. It's interesting that this game, ooh, that's a big bluegill sunfish. You haven't played a game since you started working on your degree. You've got a 6-year backlog. I recommend not having a backlog if that's the case. Yo, what's up, Radzuka? What's up, Gogo? I think if you haven't played a game in that long, you just kind of be like, all right, I'm going to start fresh. I would just pretend that video games don't exist. Because otherwise you're going to be, oh no, there's too many games. Like my literal actual job is to play games. And even I'm just like, I can't play all the games. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what this big fish is worth. You've been playing the Long Dark the past few hours. This is really soothing balm. I actually reinstalled the Long Dark. And I actually thought about streaming it on this channel because it feels like it'd be the right fit. It's narrative and stuff. But then apparently one of the latest chapters, like completely inexplicably, they get into a lot of dialogue between characters and they just start swearing in it. And I'm like, well, no, I don't want swears. Makes me sad. If we're talking about video game recommendations, put them in Discord. I'm like a goldfish. I have no memory of any conversation that happens here. So yeah, highly recommend if you legitimately want to recommend something, you put it not here. 400. This is if you're really hunting for those large fish. These are models. What is? I have no Tell me more. I don't understand. All right, we're going for more rod. You know what? We're just going to go for more rod strength. All in on rod. All my homies love rod. This is kind of cool. There's a reason for you to keep very specific, very, very, very specific rods for different size fish. No, don't make, if it's weird, it's because you made it weird, Anime Kitty. I'm talking about fishing, all right? If you see that as an innuendo, that says more about you than it does me. World War I anteater model called a car. What do anteaters have to do with world? You know what? I'm happy. Great. That's cool. I don't know anything about that. That is a niche unbeknownst to me, but I'm happy for you. Anteaters. They got those silly little noses, don't they? All right. So I want to catch another walleye. Let's see if I can actually catch those walleyes now. I got some more upgrades. The pixel art is lovely. Yeah, big vibing. All right. You see that fish coming from left to right? You can't because it's behind me. It'll be peeking out. There it is. That fish is mine. Hello. I've upgraded my rod specifically to catch you. Yes. Yes. Where are you going? Come back here. Don't get snagged. I like that deer. Yes! The upgrades were worth it! How's it going, Jill? Can I catch the deer? I don't know. Would I want to? Seems like, in general, a bad idea. What? How has an hour gone by already, chat? All right, here's the plan. Here's the plan, y'all. Here's the plan. I'm gonna do this. Little guppy. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna try idle mode. It's in idle mode. And I'm gonna go to the washroom. Because apparently the game wants to run ads and I should take a bio break. So, I'll be right back. Yo, we back. All right, how's the game doing without me? So you said we got $71 from the big fish? Like, what else is happening here? You know what? Let's get out of AFK mode. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting a fish as we speak. Big trout. Big trout. I want to go back to these walleyes here. There we go. Nope. Yo, what's up, Chill Literacy? How you doing? Welcome in, book club. Welcome to Cast and Chill. Today, we're chatting about, basically, we're just yapping. We're yapping and we're fishing and we're petting our very good dog. Look at that. Look at that good dog. How you doing? What was on the docket for book club today, friends? There we go. Caught you. Caught you. Started a new book, a comedy sequel to one that we'd read a couple years ago. Interesting. That's fun. Dog loves being on the water. Look at its tail. What a good dog. Yeah, the issue I have with the two books that I'm reading right now is they're both hardcover. And I don't know about y'all, but I just find reading a hardcover book to be uncomfortable. It's bulky. I'm also always really worried that I'm going to damage the sleeve. Here's our very real question. Is the correct answer, skill issue, thank you, is the correct technique with a hardcover book to take the sleeve off so you damage it? Or do you always want to keep the sleeve on so that, you know, you protect everything? You always take it off. Interesting. Sleeve off always. Fascinating. Reading any book is uncomfortable to you. I find a lap pillow. I'm a firm believer on team lap pillow. You just have a file folder full of dust sleeves. That's wild. It's literally just a dust cover. No kidding. It's not even if I want to sell it or whatever. It's just like, I don't know. It just feels bad to get something nice, like a sleeve, and then just watch it get damaged, right? Oh, there's a fish on. I work in a library and I advocate doing anything necessary in order to read. I mean, that's valid. Your Kindle is great for ergonomics. I don't know. The issue with a Kindle I have is I already spend so many hours a day on a screen that the last thing I want to do is spend like my chill reading time also on a screen. You know what I mean? You just prefer the way a book looks on a shelf without a dust cover. Huh. Kindle doesn't feel like a screen to you? I mean, that's valid. Oh, there you go. Got another one. Get back here. Get in the boat. You only ever bust out your Kindle if you're like on a flight or something? I mean, that's valid too. So yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. Maybe I'll give sliding the old dust cover off a try. I like how many people have sort of converged on the term e-ink instead of reading, like, I don't know, e-ink. That's very bizarre. Where did this term come from? Tell me more about e-ink. What in the world is e-ink? I imagine e-ink is referring to how a Kindle has a different screen texture. It's like not backlit, like a tablet or a phone is backlit, which is tough on your eyes. Whereas the way a Kindle is made, it's different. And like it actually scales. You want natural light with it. That's the brand trade name they gave the technology. No kidding. Yeah, it's a different screen type. Yeah, I didn't know that was the brand. They literally call that. I didn't know they called that e-ink. Wild. It's not even backlit. It's not emissive at all. It's entirely reflective. Yeah, it's got a similar in the same way that like, so if you with different types of screen, if you have a lot of light, you get glare. And so, for example, it's very hard to it's very hard to read off of your phone or off of a tablet if you're like at the beach, right? Like somewhere that's naturally very bright. Whereas a Kindle, you want that light. You need it to be lit as if it were like a book. Is it the screen or is it how it's connected to the world? What? Oh, to me, it's literally the screen. Like I should just be looking at something that's not 2.5 feet away from my face. That's my big issue. Yeah, I don't think of no screen time as I'm too online, I need to disconnect, which I mean is also a valid criticism. But for the most part, when I say I just need to do something that doesn't involve like sitting and dealing with something that's here. Turns out the whole world is a lot bigger, you know? That's a bigger story. I'm gonna upgrade my boat. What if I upgrade my boat? Do I lose my fishing capacity? Oh, look, we can go zoomy. So it starts at 4, so I do lose some space here. That's interesting. Look at that. Look at that. The leaky bucket. Oh my God, we are zooming. We've got a little prop engine. That's right, dog. Wow. Got our little leaky bucket, our little off-board prop. Dog's ears should be flapping in the wind. That's fair. Hello, dear. Can I say hi to you? No, I cannot. All right. Let's fish right off our lucky rock here. I don't know why there's a tire screeching noise when we break a boat, but here we are. All right, what are we doing now? Oh. Oh, yeah. Big fish. This is the $70 fish. This is the moneymaker, chat. Provided I can land this fish. It's weird. Anyone else think it's weird that we use the word land for catching a fish? I mean, I guess you're trying to get it out of water and onto land. All right, I take it back. It's not a weird thing at all. It's a perfectly normal thing to say. I stand corrected. I corrected myself. It's like, why are we saying it's land fish when we're in the water? Hey there, buddy. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Technically, humans are land fish. I'm going to agree with you just because I don't want to get into that. I'm going to give you a good case of the old, sure. All right, let's move over a little bit, see if there's more of these walleyes. I don't see any. I want these brown fish. I'm going to call them the brown-headed brown fish. Scourge. We're going to give it the crankbait. Does this game allow you to noodle? What does noodling mean? What's that, Joe? A lot of you seem to be getting into it when I said I didn't want to get into it. I was like, that's cool. And you're like, no, let me explain anyways. No! All right, fine. You can yap about fish, chat. I'm happy for you. You tell me your fish stories. You don't know what noodling means? I mean, I have some ideas. I don't know if there's a specific fishing term called noodling, though, Anime Kitty. You stick your arm in the water and wiggle it around, and then a catfish eats you. Is that what you were thinking, Anime Kitty? Why would I know that? Oh, maybe. I'm not in... there aren't catfish where I'm from. Wow. Wow, that sounds horrifying. Why would you let a whole fish eat your arm? Do catfish not have teeth? This sounds dangerous. It sounds like a terrible idea. Popular in the southern states, just use your hand. No catfish? Probably gets too cold for catfish up here. Huh. Do people eat catfish? Look at all that. That's some good fishing right there, chat. All right, let's upgrade the size of our hold. And you know what? Let's upgrade our prop as well so we can be big zooming. And then a little bit more. We don't need more line. I could get another hook. The heavy spoon bait. That's for the big one. If I want that big one, I don't think my my rod can handle it right now. We'll think about that later. All right, let's keep leveling up. Catfish is really good. Interesting. Interesting. It's tasty. Catfish, when prepared properly, can be very good and is quite popular. Huh. Well, well, well. I mean, I know what a catfish looks like. They got them big whiskers and a huge mouth. But I'm gonna be real. The idea of just sticking my whole arm in the water and being like... You know what it reminds me of? Who's seen the movie Waterworld? You know, Waterworld, there's that weird fishing scene where he like drags himself as bait behind the boat. I'm going a little bit further this way. I didn't see any big catfish. You got catfish on the brain now. That's what I picture when people are like, yeah, you just use yourself as bait. I'm like, wow, that's a terrible idea. All right, I want this brown trout again. A catfish can grow to almost any size, and that scares me. Shouldn't we be cheering on the catfish? Isn't that exciting for them? Like, good job. Oh, I'm sorry, brownfish. Did you think you could get away? Ha! You fool. This game or Nice Day for Fishing, they're very different. Nice Day for Fishing is a little bit more of a game. This is just more of a vibe. Apparently you could play this as an idle game, which is very interesting. I guess you just come back and you've got a certain amount of econ. Let's try fishing off the other side of this boat. You want this? Catfish can be huge, like 2 meters. That's exciting. What do I think of eating a cheese curd with a caramel dip? Why would I put caramel on it when I could put French fries and gravy on it instead? That is the one true use of cheese curds. Poutine. I would hate for there to be a cheese curd shortage. Man, you know what I still haven't done? You don't know what poutine is? What? How have you watched my channel and never heard me talk about poutine? Joe, We still haven't had poutine. We could. We might be having poutine for dinner now. We don't have to, that could be for us. Joe's saying, all right, hold on. Show of hands in chat. Joe says I owe chat poutine. Is that true? Do I owe you poutine, chat? Ooh, new biggest catch. Yes? Oh, crap. You're going to say yes, but that's just because you also want poutine? That's what Anime Kitty's saying. She's like, yes. Hey, chat, this is an honest question I don't know the answer to. Does Canada? I forgot how to pronounce my own country. Does Canada have a national dish? Actually, does America have a national dish? Do countries have national dishes? Like, is there the official dish? I know cities do, I know regions do, and that's typically a way to encourage like local tourism. But is there like, if somebody's like, the national dish of America is, I don't know, deep fried catfish or something. Too big and too varied. A lot of European nations have national dishes. Do they? Like actual official ones? Canada's is poutine. But there you go. It says Canada has dishes. National dishes are poutine, maple syrup, butter tarts, and Nanaimo bars. Nanaimo bars? That feels super regional. That feels super regional. Do I have any East Coast Canadians in the chat right now? Any East Coast Canadians? I'm going to say even like if you're east of the prairies, you can raise your hand. You don't have to be from like the Maritimes. Technically central, but yes, Ontario. Yeah, I mean, you're east of me. It's really funny what east and west counts as in Canada based on like what province you're in. You're east of the prairie, Scotland. I said Canada. I said Canada. You only get to answer this if you're Canadian. All right. If you're from east of the prairies, do you know what a Nanaimo bar is? Oh, Molly! Oh my God. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh my goodness. What a delightful raid. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Okay, hi. First off, thank you so much for the raid. Absolutely delightful. This is a weird stream for you to raid me on today. I'm off schedule. Yeah, I had a meeting this morning. And so we started later today. And so, I mean, I guess by way of introduction, hello, my name is Serge. I'm a full-time Canadian family-friendly content creator. So, I mean, that's certainly a vibe, talking about Canada and like the family-friendly stuff, you know. And today, I just feel like yapping. I don't have the confidence to do just a chatting stream because, you know, I always worry about what do I say? People are just looking at my face. So I figured I'd put on this really chill. The game is literally called Cast and Chill. It's basically like an idle fishing game in the background. And then we would just yap, right? Did I say full-time Canadian? Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not wrong. So here's a question. If any of the viewers who are joining us are also Canadian, I've recently discovered that apparently Nanaimo bars are the national dessert of Canada, which is baffling to me because I feel like most people in Canada don't know what a Nanaimo bar is. Which is, how can something be a national dish? I know what a Nanaimo bar is. We visited there a long time ago. Jim, what part of Canada did you visit? You did a pun in your story? Oh, you want to test the waters? You heard full-time comedian? Oh, I'm not nearly funny enough for that, but thank you. As I said before the raid, I've had a Nanaimo bar in Nova Scotia. Really? Okay, so let's get really distracted here for a second. So this is why I'm curious. So for those of you who don't know, this is Canada, right? This is, oh God, where to go? All of this is Canada. Canada's kind of a big place. It's one of the largest, I think this is the second largest landmass in the world. And, okay, it's gonna dox me a little bit here. But you see this island? This is Nanaimo. Nanaimo is not a very large city. It's a very small city. And it's all the way, it's on an island on the west coast of this enormous landmass. You visited Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. Okay, see, it makes sense if you're from this part of Canada to be like, yes, I know what a Nanaimo bar is. And my bias would be that I know what a Nanaimo bar is because I'm near Nanaimo. But for somebody 6,000 kilometers away to be like, yeah, that's also my national dessert is wild to me. I don't think Canada has any officially declared national foods. So time to write the government and ask them to declare one. Wild. Okay. I knew what a Nanaimo bar was before I knew that Nanaimo was a city. Huh. Sorry. Had I heard of them growing up? No, I grew up in Alberta, which is 1,000 kilometers away. I had never had a Nanaimo bar until I moved to the island, which is near Nanaimo. I feel like it'd be like asking West Coast US folks to know what a Wawa is. I've never heard what a Wawa is. Is a Wawa food? All right, let's riddle this down. Oh, am I auto fishing? I'm auto fishing. This is also an AFK game. What's a Wawa? Okay, hold on. I need to bring this back. What am I fishing for? A Wawa's a gas station? Wawa is church. I'm getting some mixed signals here. There's a very big gulf between a church and a gas station, y'all. Hi, my love. Oh my goodness. All right, Joe's suggesting, sorry, circling back to Poutine. Joe is suggesting that you actually go with me on this journey. Joe's suggesting that we actually do like drive out to a poutinery on the other side of town and give you an IRL poutine stream. My love. Wow. So yeah. Oh, hey, also everybody go follow Molly. I like Molly. Molly plays a lot of really chill. Seems to be like really into Dune right now. But plays a lot of chill survival crafter games. There's like the Venn diagram of games that Serge likes and games that Molly likes seems to be pretty close to a circle. From the west coast of the States, Wawa's just 7-Eleven, I guess so. Yeah. Putin putting that work? Yeah. Wawa is the Native American word for goose. Which language, though? I think it is important to remember there's a lot of difference. In Canada, we call them First Nations, not Native Americans, but for what it's worth. A lot of different languages, a lot of different nations. The best poutine I ever had was in Minnesota. Minnesota! Curry, gravy, and fries cooked in duck fat. Neat. Oh. Dude's got you locked in. Molly, my latest obsession lately, and this is very uncharacteristic for me, has been, this is a big fish, has been blueprints. I did a big charity stream a couple of weeks ago, and chat was very good. And they basically bullied me into a blueprints playthrough, and it's been very fun. It's been very, very fun. It's only poutine if it's made in Quebec with cheese curds. Otherwise, it's just sparkling cheese fries. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The La Belle Patate in Victoria is a like Quebecois family run poutinery. So although it's out of the region, I do think they got it, on lock, which is fair. All right, let's switch it up. There's a place near me that does German poutine with currywurst sauce as the gravy. Oh my God. Isn't currywurst sauce isn't it just ketchup? Sorry, correct me. Sorry to the Germans if that's blasphemy, but I literally thought currywurst was just ketchup. Like ketchup and like seasoning salt in it, right? It is if you go to Berlin. That's where I had it. I did have it in Berlin. I love that it's different. Hold on. There's like regional currywurst. I love that. Poutine is at least poutine everywhere you go. Like some places will fancy it up, but like the base level of poutine will always be French fries, cheese curds, sausage gravy. No, sausage gravy is wrong. Just gravy. What kind of gravy is it? It's not sausage gravy. That's for Moco Loco. Oh no. Is it beef gravy? It's not mushroom gravy. Beef gravy? That makes sense. Yeah, beef. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Wow, Berlin is doing the currywurst wrong, the wrong sausage and a bad sauce. Dang. Apparently, I'm going back to Germany one of these days. I got to try authentic currywurst. Loco Moco's peak lunch, honestly. I hadn't had a Moco Loco in a very long time. And when I was in Vegas recently, I found a place that had Moco Loco on the menu and it was killer. And I went back twice. I had it for breakfast, which is good for specifically if you're at a convention, because you're like, yeah, I would like 8 million calories, and then to not have to think for the next couple of hours about food. All right, what am I doing here? Let's max out weight. Or I could get the Timberjack heavy duty rod. All right, we'll save up. Does Alberta have a distinct accent? I wouldn't say that Alberta does. I think... So there are some regional accents. I think the Pacific Northwest has a bit of an accent, which is roughly what I'm talking about now. But let's bring back up the map of Canada. Dang it, I closed Canada. All right, it's okay. Canada's back. All right, let's talk about accents. Accents in Canada. I think the Pacific Northwest has an accent, and you'll hear people from like Vancouver and the islands sound kind of like the same as people in Seattle and Portland. I think there's sort of a unifying accent in the central area. The Maritimes definitely has an accent. I think Quebec, obviously French, has an accent. And then normally in Canada, what you find is like word choices is different. The larger divide in Canada would be rural versus urban. Because when you get into rural areas in like northern BC and in Alberta and in the prairies as well, that's when you get into that, like, it almost sounds like Minnesota if you're from America. That's oh, I just want to scooch by you, bud, you know? Oh, no, dude, boot it. That sort of like dialect is, I feel, more rural. Where you get weird stuff is like people who pronounce it Toronto versus Toronto or something like that. And then don't even get me started on what people from the east coast of Canada sound like. You can tell how far someone lives from Toronto by how many vowels or syllables it has. Yeah, the Letterkenny vibe. Sure. I've never actually seen Letterkenny, so I have no idea. But like, so like when I hang out with the Spike Feeders, for example, and they're from Winnipeg, when we chat, they sound like this. But then when you really want to lean into it, when you want to get more Canadian, they can like lean into the accent a lot harder as prairie boys than like Pacific Northwest people do. We judge you in Toronto if we hear any T's after the first one. Exactly, right? Is there any ongoing debate about soda versus pop? No one in Canada calls it soda. Yeah. So yeah, I think that answers the question. Anyways, I found this deer again. Oh, I'm back to AFK fishing. Get out of here. Get out of here. This game. I want my... Oh, I caught a fish. Cool. All right, I'll keep it. My biggest ever thread fin Sean. All right. The ones with the most accent in Atlantic Canada are fishermen. I mean, similarly, if you're working in like oil and gas, if you're working in any rural industry, like any blue collar work, you tend to have a lot more of an accent compared to people who live and work in cities. That's just like probably the biggest divide you'll find in Canada is an urban versus rural divide. I'm going to head to Toronto, watch the Leafs hammer the Habs You're not wrong. What does the Northwest accent sound like? Wait, what does the Northwest accent sound like? What do you mean by Northwest? Northwest of where? Just PNW? Me. Like, I feel like I've got a fairly distinctive Pacific Northwest accent. I don't know. If you had to place it, right? But you're from Alberta. I've lived in BC longer than I've lived in Alberta. Michigan and the prairies have a fairly similar accent. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, again, I feel like there's not really that large of a, like, the city you're from divide. At least for big parts of Canada. I wish I knew how to make a good... I've never been a huge, like, incorporate accents into my bits. God, I wish I still spoke enough French so I could do like a really good franglais. Nothing makes me happier than listening to like a good franglais accent. They're killing it. I'm from BC, and the words that Americans point out to me are sorry, aboot, couch, and south. Interesting. I don't typically say aboot, I say about. Sorry is a kind of funny way to say Canadian. I think sorry would be normal, but the very Canadian is, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, Canada doesn't get as intense about accents as like England does. I think they made a joke that in London, depending how many blocks away you live in a certain neighborhood, you could have a different accent. I was hanging out with some magic creators, and what's really funny was we had two English friends in the conversation, and as they started talking to each other, they started like getting more and more English, which is ironic because the more English they became, the harder it was for anyone else at the table to understand what they were saying. And you're like, what is happening here? You say it's English, and yet we can no longer understand you. Alrighty, I'm going to upgrade to the Timberjack. Timber, everybody. All right, and then I want that heavy spoon bait. No, I'm $8 short. Oh, pardon me. Let's go for some quick fishing here. Okay, we're gonna go for our friend, your friend and mine, the little guppy, and the bobber. Just me and Bob. There we go. One. Yeet. I love a Creole accent so much. Is that what New Orleans is? Is that the Creole accent? Fun. I don't know if I've told this story before. Fun little bit of like Surge lore. So my mother grew up in Italy. And then when she was quite young, her mother moved the family to the Bronx of New York. So she went from having, attract 5 fish to your lure at the same time, feeding frenzy. Oh my God, just killing it over here. So had this very, very, very stereotypical, like heavy Italian Bronx accent. And then managed to get very lucky and get a full scholarship to an Ivy League school in the States. She was going from being like this very poor immigrant family in the Bronx to Ivy League. Handed in her first English assignment, and the teacher was like, This is garbage. It's like you don't even know how to speak English. And then she goes to defend herself and it turns out, no, she can't speak English, right? You're like, oh my God. And they put her through, I kid you not, they put her through My Fair Lady training. Like the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plains. And all of that to like properly like latify her or whatever. And so it's interesting because she has this like this very, I want to call it this very neutral English. This like very clean, very accent-free English. Unless she gets upset. If she gets worked up, man, then either like the Bronx kicks in or like the old Italian kicks in. It's really funny. All right. I got all these fish. That's right, doggo. Let's go turn this in. Let's get ourselves a new rod as well as a new lure. The heavy spoon bait. You know that big fish hiding down at the bottom? We're coming for it. We're gonna scoop him. What does it sound like when your parents yell your full name? Well, my dad's just like 3 generations Canadian, so it just sounds like anyone else. To me, that's fear. I mean, I think the other weird thing about that is like, it's been a very long time since I lived with my parents, so I don't even know if I could remember what that would sound like. Oh, all right, we went a little too far. This is the Lucky Rock. All right, this is where that big fish is. Y'all ready for this? Okay, let's switch out. We want the timberjack. We want the heavy spoon bait. It's time. Did you live only like 2 years ago? Yeah, but as an adult living there, they're never using my full name for anything, right? When you're in your 30s, your parents don't ever really like full name you. I think that's reserved for naughty teenagers. I can't imagine what you would do in your 30s that would get your parents to have to full name you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right, the biggest walleye we've ever caught. Yeah, right? Adult surgeons are getting yelled at for taking out the trash for the 5th time, right? Like, exactly. Oh, we made the big one move, y'all. We got that big one moving. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, they coming. All right. Oh, no. Okay, so just because I got the big rod doesn't mean I don't have to. All right, okay. Got a healthy understanding for these big fish now. All right, walleye. Go a little bit further. The big one relocated. The water in this game is stunning. The whole game, but I love the water in particular. Yo, this game is just such a vibe. All right, there it is. Yes! Hello. Oh my God. What a large poisson. Wee woo. Hello. Huh? Yeah. Oh, let's go. Wow. The legendary catch. The 24.3 pound walleye. Holy moly. Land a big enough walleye to get on the wall of Ruby's tackle shop. Let's go. $24 pounds is a big fish, y'all. Well, let's turn that in and see if we can go to the next area. Is that fish bigger than our dog? It might be. It was close. 24 pounds is big. I bet you that's like a 30-pound dog, though. How big do beagles get, chat? If I had a 30-pound beagle, would I be accused of having a very fat dog? Would I have to put that poor dog on a diet? Would I have to get it like one of those little floaters and water train it because it's too big? All right. $194. Wow. It's a big fish. All right. Well, I'll be. You went and did it. That fish on the wall, over 20 pounds of pure muscle. A real beaut. Folks been stopping by just to see it. Even Evie Jean swore she's coming back swinging. You've earned your bragging rights. Names on the board, trophies yours, and there's a new legend over the counter. Just don't let it go to your head. Walleye have a way of humbling folks. Time to head down to... I'm going to assume that says Fawn Mirror Lake, but I'm going to be real. That font is kind of tough. Internet says 30 pounds is big for a beagle. Okay. You know what? All right. 24 pounds, not bigger than our dog. That's valid. My beagles are 23 and 22 pounds, but if I've had a bigger 35-pound beagle, they come in 2 sizes. Oh. Wait, you can tip the shop? Real nice of you. Well, I'll be. A fish from every hole in the fork. Not too shabby, bud. Looks like your rod's still twitching. And wouldn't you know it, there's a sweet little spot upriver at Beaver Dam. Hang on. I'll scribble it on your map. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Nice pick, bud. Fawn Mirror is a real gem. Peaceful as can be, with fat trout hiding in the lilies. Soak it in and keep that line tight. Wow. You have bulldogs and they're chonky. Oh my God, look at this. All right, well, I didn't have to buy the new license yet. I could keep going upriver. So let's go up to the Beaver Dam here. It's nighttime. All right, we've got to pet our dog. All right, let's start with the small rod. Oh, we have to actually like, okay. All right, let's stop right here at the tree. So yeah, we're going to start with the light rod, the little guppy. And we're going to start with the bobber. Wait, your last beagle was 58 pounds. Holy moly. Yeah, hit it again. Come on. You got this, bud. Om nom. Oh, bulldog, not beagle. That makes way more sense. Yeah, bulldogs get big. All right. Turns out I'm in an area with no fish. Let's head over to the left a little bit more. You came back. No. Yeah. Hello. Look at this. Wow. Good striking. I feel like I'm getting disrespected here. What do I know about you? Jig head. I don't have a jig head. Given the relative size between me and the snout on that dog, you don't think that's a beagle? What kind of dog do you think it is if it's not a beagle? Joe says Basset Hound. The nose feels wrong for Basset Hound. I think it's got the proportions of a beagle. It just looks big. Like that's the world's largest beagle. My favorite type of dog, or wolf dog, or bear dog, the ones that are super huggable will knock you down if you're not careful. Right, they'll just like walk by and they'll like swing their tail and then hit you and suddenly you'll have a Charlie horse or something like that. All right, so apparently I've chosen poorly. Okay, they don't like my combination here. Let's go for the crankbait on the medium-sized rod, the old Maple Scott here. Oh, we jigging? Oh, we're jigging? Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, anybody? Anybody interested? Hello? I've gone to this new area. All the fish hate me. Feeling very sad about this. Whoa, big fish to the left. All right, let's go over that way. You think that might be a Bernese mountain dog? Interesting. Joe wonders if a Bernese Mountain Dog would enjoy being on a boat, though. You get more Beagle vibes? Same, though. I haven't caught nothing. I'm getting skunked. That's just fisherman talk there. Beaver! Oh my god. Game is perfect, chat. We're talking about scaring away the fish. You know what would actually scare away the fish? A beaver. Wait, was my camera covering it? There was absolutely a beaver on the left side of the screen. No! All right, hold on. Let's get right side camera here. All right, all of my lures suck. Hold on, let's go find this beaver. Come back. There it is! Look at that! Hi! Oh my god, there's two of them. They're perfect. Look at their little butts. Wait, is that a catfish? Oh my god, it might be a catfish. Look at them swimming around. I'm sorry, is one of them like getting into my boat? Like, what's happening here? Hello? How's my dog feeling about these beavers? I mean, I guess that if the dog didn't bark at the ducks, it's probably not barking at these. Also, this is like a snagging nightmare. Okay. Okay. Well, let's switch it up. The Timberjack. Timberjack, you're my last hope. Wow. Okay. All right. We need to go buy a bunch of new stuff here. Man. I mean, I thought maybe with my expert fishing skills, I could have gotten there, right? With my jigging and my bobbing and my weaving, I thought I could just simply outsmart the fish. What's up, Combat Wombat? Thank you for the 74. All right, so I need... Oh, about time you show. Starting to think you'd been abducted by geese. All right, so we've got the drop shot. There's the catfish. And the jig head. I'll buy them both. Thank you for the 74 months. It's such a long time. Skrrr. All right, let's go to our medium rod. And let's switch to the drop shot. Jig or retrieve. Oh, it's got a little chaser thingy there. Interesting. Kind of technique do I hear? Which one am I using right now? This is the drop shot. The drop shot is for the catfish. Let's go. We know exactly where the catfish are. Let's go say hi to them. Oh. Hello, beavers. Hope you're having a very nice day. Oh, I've potentially gone too far. Stop about here. Skirt. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Our first catfish. So it looks like for this one, it is because you can see the fish are actually going after the lure, not the hook. So it looks like what I need to do for this one is just slowly retrieve the whole time. It's kind of an odd casting pattern. Yeah. All right, what else is on your mind? Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Finding a large catfish here. Nice. Let's go. Trophy weight catch. A 5 pound, 15 ounce. How many ounces in a pound, chat? $16. So it's almost a 6 pound fish. Interesting. Oh, weird. It looks like if it does strike the lure, even if it doesn't strike the hook, I can still catch one. Weird. Okay, well. Yeah, look at that. Huh. All right, I'm curious if this also works on this weird big brown fish that's over onto the right-hand side here. Boop. I should probably just put my camera up top. You know what? Right side, up we go. Let me know if that covers anything, y'all. Any interest? Any interest? Any interest? Any interest? Nope. Ogie. Ogie. Let's switch to you. Yeah. If you hit B, it'll show you a logbook. Yeah, but I don't necessarily know which one is which, and I can't be bothered to look at photos. Well, this kind of vibes it. Like, I don't know what fish this is. This is the brown fish. So let's put something in front of it and see if it wants to bite. Like, I think this is a trout. Best for the brown trout. Let's try it again. Vibes bait fishing is 100% legit. Yeah. I'm not trying to like speed run this game, you know? See, like this is apparently the right bait for a trout, but like, look at this. They're not even reacting. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, what's that big one like? Okay, I don't know what that big one is. Oh, caught another fish. Wow. Yeah. Down we go. Any second now. This reminds me of that one Final Fantasy XIV stream I did, where all I did was fish the whole time. I was like, I'm going to manage expectations. I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV today, but it's just fishing. And then I ran out of the amount of fishing that I could do in the game. And the game was like, if you want to keep fishing, you have to progress the MSQ. And I was like, no! It was very tough. All right. What's that big? That big catfish was only worth 47 bucks. Interesting. Cries a little. Right? I cried a little too, Anime Kitty. I cried a little as well. Fish must be jumping in the boat. It's true. All right, let's keep trying. I'm not too worried about the length. Hey, what's up, Raven? They give you 88 months. What? what do I want to do? Keep upgrading the old boat here. $1,000 for the loon chaser. Wow. You know what? We can get another little upgrade there. Oh, apparently we are auto fishing already. Hey, I appreciate that, Raven. Popping a game into Discord. I'll take a peek at that later. Shing. All right, I don't know what you are. Oh, new species discovered. What are you? They want the drop shot. You know, I can switch to a drop shot. I got that. Let's go this way. Right off the dock. Wow. Yeah. Hello, new friend. Well, well, well. The long-nosed sucker. That certainly is a fish name, isn't it? This is the largemouth bass, or... Well, this one wants a spoon bait, the crappie. Okay, are you a largemouth bass? Are you a crappie? I guess we'll find out. Let's go this way. Nice day for fishing in it. Aren't I supposed to go, wha-ha? I can't actually remember what noise, what particular laugh track they had, but good to see you, Raven. I hope you're well. All right, I want to see if I can't catch this friend. See them? Look at them. The red beady eyes. Oh, it seems I can. Ha-ha. It's pronounced crappie. Sure. Big bass. Catch another one. Waiting for them to swim from the other direction. Look at them. They're dancing in my hand. Oh, got him. Yeah, so I am going fishing later this summer. IRL fishing with my dad. We're going ocean salmon fishing because that's his, that's our father-son activity time together. About once a year, take a couple days off together on a boat. We used to do river salmon fishing, which was kind of neat. Find a spot right where the salmon run starts before they get all beat up by the river. Find that intersection of ocean and river. You tried halibut fishing once and got too seasick, stick to rivers. Halibut fishing is really tough because you're anchored, which means you're just kind of sitting there and the waves just kind of, they can just really rock you. Also, like, you need to find like large, big flat areas to do that. Joe said we took her ocean fishing one time, and the halibut was the really rough part there. Unless it's a calm day, it can be fun. Halibut fishing also sucks. Halibut fishing is you put like 100-pound weight at the end of a line, and then you just tug, and all it does is just a weight, and it sees the light, and it swims all the way back down, and they're like 300 feet down, and you're just like, ugh. You're like, what? Do you want to just work out your forearms for about 2 hours? That's halibut fishing. Yeah, it can be tough, but I don't know. I would not scratch out all ocean fishing just because you went halibut fishing once. Ocean fishing can be really tough. Turns out the ocean doesn't necessarily have to be that kind to us. Come back, please. Hello, poisson. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Come on. I'll be going river salmon fishing sometime this year. We did lake fishing earlier and I caught 4 trout. Nice. That sounds very fun. Large mouth bass. Nope, I don't want to catch another one. All right, let's head this back in. I shouldn't have run ads today. I'm not feeling like running ads at all, and my computer's yelling at me. Hello, game? Come back here. Got a downrigger for halibut. That helped a lot. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I mean, I've run line down that way, just like you get big blister on your thumb. Oh, you got me talking about fishing, chat, like I'm an actual fisherman. I'm not an actual fisherman. Well, slap a bass and call it Tuesday. Look at that grin. Oh my god, I love this old man. What's that, my love? I do like fishing. It's true. All right, this is very random. I think I'm actually going to have just like a super early day today. I'm having fun. I'm kind of just big vibing, but I'm also just tired. So yeah, I went and got a massage yesterday. And I got absolutely beat up and absolutely bullied. So what I think I'm going to do is just have a short day today. Fired up the stream, had a little bit of time to just sort of like chill and hang out. I had wonderful Molly send a raid over this way. I appreciate that. For any of you who stuck around, appreciate it. Hope you had a good day. I will be live tomorrow at 8 a.m. I still need to figure out what my plan is for tomorrow. I have like actual none idea still what I want to do tomorrow. So that's cool. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for, just like big chilling. We're going to go raid Benjamin Wheeler. So Wheeler's streaming some Magic the Gathering. Go send some love over his way. Just a heads up, we tend to be very family here. Wheeler's great, but we'll occasionally say bad words like butts, so just be aware you might encounter that. But thanks for being here. If you enjoyed the vibes, give a follow. And yeah, I will definitely have a stream tomorrow. Yeah. You're all beautiful. Have a great night. Until next time. Ciao.